Evening, everyone. It's 6:30. I'm going to try and keep this short. It is your closing video for Thursday, the 20th, and it is video number 777. 777 pays triple. Okay, so we had a solid day in the market. The Dow was up 188, the S&P up 236, the NASDAQ up 236, the S&P up 43.44. NASDAQ was the big winner. The Russell up 14 and change, and the big loser again, third day in a row, transport down 91.52. Advanced declines were 2-1 on the NYSE, 2.5-1 on the NASDAQ, and the volume on the NYSE was not quite 2-1, but about 1.7-1, so pretty decent. Also, the Dow was 25 up, 5 down. And there was actually a surprise amongst those Dow stocks. If you recall, I mentioned that last night the CSCO gave poor guidance, and the stock had traded down as low as about 48 and change, and was trading down there again this morning when I did the pre-open. It was trading 49.19. $49.59, and it was down $2.88. It actually reversed, never traded as low as that $48 and change tonight, and traded up to $52.99 and closed $52.93. So up only 0.9%, 46 cents, but considering where it was and considering how everybody was bad-mouthing it, me included, last night for having beaten but not given great guidance, it was a pretty nice reversal. Also in the Dow, there weren't any really big movers. Of the 5 stocks that were down, Caterpillar was the biggest. It shed just 12 Dow points. And on the upside, we had Boeing, AMZN, and Microsoft all up roughly 22. After the close, we had also some big earnings. Palo Alto Networks with a beat top and bottom and great guidance, trading 361.50, up 18.91 or 5.5%. ROST Stores beat top and bottom, not as extreme, but 124.40 up $1.92 or 1.6%. Deckers with a beat top and bottom, and that one is trading 331 up 1978, 6.4%. Kohl's had okay numbers, and I mentioned that one this morning also, that it was down a bit, and it was down $4 and change this morning. It actually finished lower at 54.12, down 6.13 or 10.2%. Squarespace, which was the direct listing yesterday that really stunk up the place, closing way down at 43 and change, down well below 46 and change, down well below its $50 reference number. Actually came roaring back today, closed 49.54, up 5.89, and it actually, yesterday the high was 50.02, today's high was 51.16, so not bad recovery. OTLY, OTLY, also mentioned this morning, new issue. NASDAQ came at 17, opened 22.12, traded as high as 22.74, closed 20.61. So although it says not applicable, the net change was 361, or up about 21%. So pretty good day all around. We also had that double upgrade on VIAC. That acted really well. I'll show you that one in a second. The oil was lower by $1.41 today, but we took a new position in the nat gas. As I said, we tried it yesterday. We didn't get filled. We tried it today, and it was down on the day. I was a little early this morning buying the first half of the position at 27 cents. That was yesterday's price, and it looked like it was going to hold the blue line here, which is the 20-day moving average, but it came down and looks like it had closed here at, according to this, 292 and change. I have the close at 299.10. So this is the close here for the closest in month would be the June, which is going to expire shortly. The one that we're trading versus is the July, and I'll show you what that looks like on the weekly. We came down to the 5-week moving average. We closed around here, and tonight we are 301.80, and that's up $2.70 from today's close. We did a video which is on page 1 of this daily note, but as you can see, if we hold where we are here, we will have completed this little consolidation of the move up from $2.45. Earlier in the week, we hit $3.15, and I didn't want to chase it up there. We were waiting for a pullback, which we got today. First half of the options, which is covered in the video, were done at 27 cents. When we came down here, we added 100% more. It was only a half position to start, so we added at 16 and 17 cents. So we ended up with an average of 22, and they actually closed at 23. So I'll give you a look at that. This, by the way, is Tellurian. This is the nat gas distribution company that I'm so big on, and as you can see on the weekly, and by the way, we added right here at $1.62 on the low. We have broken out again to a slightly higher high. This close was 249. We're trading right now 251, so slightly higher. The next stop of this blue line is the 20-day moving average. I'd really like to see us close above that on the week. On the daily, we really look strong. We never really had that downdraft that we see from up here on the weekly, and so that was pretty decent. And I'll give you a look at the UNG, which is where we are in the options. We bought them right here. This little line to the left was the open, so we bought them right on the line. When they fell through, we bought more near the bottom, and as you can see, we closed on the high. As a matter of fact, the high during regular hours was only 261, and as you can see tonight, we are trading to 1066. So we need to get through this 1067, which was yesterday's close, and we did leave a little gap to the downside, just like we did today. And so I'm pretty excited about this trade. Okay, everyone. Well, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. It did what I would say was some normal backing and filling today. It was higher early. It came down on the Treasury Secretary's discussion of the fact that they were going to put new limitations or sort of restrictions. The street called it restrictions, and it took it from about unchanged to down pretty hard with a low just below 35,000. But in point of fact, it's reporting restrictions. It's for positions of $10,000 or more. And from my way of looking at it, it's exactly the same as the Fed having a report on cash transactions of 10,000 or more through the banks. So I don't see any issue with that at all. After the move from 30 to 43, it didn't surprise me to see it test halfway, which is about what it did. We closed last night just under 40,000 after going from a high of 43 to a low of 30. Halfway would have been around 35 and a half. And we closed up on the day. We're down 450 right now, which is really not much. I think, today being an inside day, as I said, normal backing and filling. So we'll have to see where that goes. All right, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notify button. And I'll be back first thing in the morning.